It's an excellent question, Jeff. I mean, at the end of the day, you know as well as I do that the president's relationship with the media, and certainly with the New York Times, the Washington Post, and others, is at the best of times rather difficult. So it's an excellent question, and certainly something that will feed the flames of speculation, no doubt. But just to give you a bit of a sense of what we're seeing in terms of the last 24 hours here in the GCC, you mentioned, of course, the FAA ruling that U.S. flights should be stopped over that sensitive air corridor over the Strait of Hormuz. If you can get that map up, just to give you an idea. When we talk about those shipping lanes, we are also talking, of course, about a major transit hub in Dubai International Airport. It's one of the busiest, as you know, in the world. Now, there's no word yet on whether the regional airlines like Emirates or Etihad might follow suit here, but certainly it's something to continue to watch, I'd say. And frankly, no statements as yet on any of this, really, from these Gulf Arab states. Now, speaking from the U.S. Air Force Central Command in Qatar, we heard the Pentagon giving their first briefing in as much as a year. Big surprise briefing there as well. And it was interesting, I thought, to get a sense of just exactly how far they were willing to go in what they had to say. Listen in.
This attack is an attempt to disrupt our ability to monitor the area following recent threats to international shipping and the free flow of commerce. Iranian reports that this aircraft was shot down over Iran are categorically false. The aircraft was over the Strait of Hormuz and fell into international waters. At the time of the intercept, the RQ-4 was operating at high altitude, approximately 34 kilometers from the nearest point of land on the Iranian coast. This dangerous and escalatory attack was irresponsible and occurred in the vicinity of established air corridors between Dubai, UAE, and Muscat, Oman, possibly endangering innocent civilians.
The Pentagon there just saying, you know, again and again, it's irresponsible. It was an unprovoked attack, really laying out there the dangers, not just to shipping, but also that air corridor, as I mentioned. I think that's really significant that they would, in a just 2-minute or so statement that was being read down the line to Pentagon reporters sitting in the briefing room, apparently, from the U.S. Air Base in Qatar, making it pretty clear of the dangers surrounding this kind of attack for not just tankers, but for airplanes as well. I thought that was very significant for an administration, of course, that ties so much to not just trade, but also to what it means for the bottom line. So I thought that was interesting that they wanted to be sure and put that out there. And all of this, as you know, coming after that spate of attacks we've seen over the last several months, not just on the tankers, of course, but also even in Iraq. We've seen that situation really spiraling over the last 24 to 48 hours with the Katyusha rocket attacks, not just on U.S. installations there, but also in the south in Basra, on international oil companies. So a lot of things to watch and continue to monitor, and we'll bring that to you guys as they happen. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.